In Chapter 4D, we are talking about loans, mortgages, and credit cards. And we're going to take a moment to look at the vocabulary in this video. The amount of money owed at any particular time is called the principal. It's also called the present value. The blank is the time you have to pay back the loan in full. That is the loan term. A home blank is an installment loan designed specifically to finance the purchase of a home. It's called a home mortgage. Notice the spelling of mortgage. It has M-O-R-T, which actually means death. And this means to kill a debt. Home mortgage. A blank is the amount of money you must pay up front in order to be given a mortgage or other loan. That is called a down payment. There are certain situations that people can get into a home without making a down payment, especially first-time home buyers. Now just note, if you do not make a down payment, then of course you are going to end up paying higher payments and more interest in the long run. The fees in which you pay to be given the loan, those are called the closing costs. And sometimes you can purchase a home, and in the negotiation, you can sometimes get the seller to pay the closing costs for you. If a loan has a guarantee that the interest rate will not change over the life of the loan, we call it a fixed rate loan. These oftentimes have higher interest rates than the variable rate loans, but they're safer because you know that you're never going to have a higher interest rate. A home blank is a process through which a real estate appraiser determines the fair market value of the home, and that is the home appraisal. To blank means to reduce or pay off a debt. Amortize. Another version of mortgage. Blank is when you temporarily stop making payments on a loan. Notice deferment is that other word we have left. And so oftentimes we'll see this with if there's a financial crisis, there may be deferment. Like if someone loses their job, sometimes you can get deferment. You may, as a student loan, while you have your student loans, while you're in college, you may be deferring your payments. That means that you're not making payments now, but you will make them later. And then specific to credit cards, I don't have a word bank here, but specific to credit cards, with a credit card loan, you are not required to pay off your balance in any set time frame. There's a bunch of different ways that we could word that. With a credit card loan, you are required to make only a minimum payment. With a credit card, your monthly payment generally covers all of the interest, but very little principal. It can take a very long time to pay off a credit card loan if you only make the minimum monthly payments. And oftentimes on the credit card statements, it will actually tell you how long. I mean, it could be 20 years to pay off a very small loan if you're only making the minimum monthly payments.